What's the real problem? Is it religion? Is it money? Is it people? You hear people say that money is the root of evil and that even religion is the root of all evil, but this is not the case, as it is people. Religion is an idea and money is just material. You see, religion has caused so many wars in the centuries because of the human nature of trying to prove themselves right, or trying to prove themselves right to others, or just simply trying to prove whose God is stronger, whose civilization is the most advanced, and using this case of them being an advanced civilization, going to war with someone less advanced, and their excuse is to call these people barbarians. Now, it's true that without religion, many wars would not happen. Without money, or even wars over resources, wars would never have happened in a right place if people were more concerned with being rational, compassionate, and loving, working together to develop oneself in order to truly grow. You see, wherever there's another person, there's an opportunity for kindness. But many people are more interested in their own state of affairs, their own greeds, their own ego. But people also want to diminish the ego. And without the ego, you would just be an animal. You would be relying on instinct as your ego is your center of consciousness. So really, to develop oneself, you must really delve within and see your connection to others. When you truly understand yourself and you truly love yourself, you can truly love others. You won't want to harm anyone else. Now, this goes much deeper than that. You wouldn't want to destroy your water system. You would see water as sacred, as water is the source of all life. You would want to be much more protective of trees, rainforest, natural resources. We would be more focused on being a community than simply divide and conquer. Unfortunately, with the human psyche, we have evolved with traumatic circumstances, but we have also evolved with beautiful circumstances that are coming together. Yes, we're not perfect, but we're not evil either. No one is born truly evil. Everyone is born good. And a state of consciousness can be impacted or changed due to circumstances, catastrophes, religious ideals that are pushed onto us as children, or even other beliefs in general that are pushed onto us. Now, life is about learning, information, growth, love. All life itself, energy itself, is information. Information recycling, being reused and expanding in the form of evolution, in the form of matter, liquid solids and gases, in the form of the mind. Now, evolution starts within the mind. So when life first starts as primitive, as it starts becoming more aware, it starts evolving. And being aware is a deep meaning. Most people aren't aware, and that's just this. When we start being more aware of ourselves, we're not going to be doing the same shitty things that once used to control us. Yes, everyone suffers, but you'll find much more peace. You won't suffer as much when you come to know yourself. This is why the mind is a treasure. Now, this being said, sometimes it can be better to be a hermit. Keep your group smaller. Some people do well in big groups, but ultimately you need this time for yourself. And ask yourself, are you hanging around with 100 people just because you can't handle being alone? You need this time to be by yourself. Many people can't handle being by themselves because they're detached from themselves. So this again is a state of not knowing oneself, not happy with oneself. Now, again, this leads to when you know yourself and you truly love yourself, you truly love others. You truly understand what existence is about. Information, learning, love, growth, development. You're in the stages of being spiritually awakened, and within this state, you are much more compassionate. You're seeking better experiences, meaningful experiences, growth, knowledge, wisdom, and you're out to share this and also help others just in general because you see yourself in others. Now, with religious dogma, with being concerned with who is right, following a set of laws. Laws can be great, but some laws are also put in place to control the people, to suppress the people. Cases such as tobacco, the government owns tobacco. Something so simple as this will send you to jail just for growing it in certain countries. And this is because of tax. Cannabis, as well, is mostly illegal due to tax. They can't really tax it. So, because they can't make huge amounts of profits of it, and it would also decrease the profits of pharmaceutical industries, they make it illegal. Now, religion was made for control. It was taken from spiritual ideas that were changed to be politically motivated, to be mass marketed to control the people, the system, to keep it in motion. Now, it's because of people being more rational, compassionate, speaking up, that we have really evolved. This is why evolution also goes within the mind, and for a civilization to truly advance, it also starts with its people. See, the reason things haven't changed as drastically as they should is because what we call politicians or world leaders are more focused on their own expansion, their own interest. We have the resources to end world hunger. We have the resources to make this world a truly beautiful place, heaven if you will. But say all these world leaders gathered into a spot that be asked, today we're going to be ending world hunger, we're going to be making education free worldwide across the planet. They're going to be asking, how's this going to benefit me? How am I going to make money? How am I going to control people? Is this going to take money away from me? You see, this is one reason why people say money is the root of all evil, because people are obsessed and want to control material, though it's just that, material. So again, this leads to the real problem being people. So this is why people say we must change ourselves, but ultimately it's not just us that must change, it's also the ones in charge. So peace and love, everyone. I love you all. Connect to one mind and soul. Namaste.